I haven't made any commentary videos in a pretty long time, and I think the only commentary video I made this year so far, you know, Arsenal. When people ask me to play Arsenal and I was just talking about stuff while playing the game, and Jesus Christ, is that guy on the roller coaster? Yeah, he is. It's a bit ironic that I'm playing Arsenal right now to record this. That's it. There you go. It's a bit ironic that I'm... This game sucks, dude. Originally, I thought I could play Enter the Gungeon, but then I figured more people would love to see me play Arsenal again, so here it is, guys. So you might have already figured what this video is about. I wasn't exactly sure if I want to name this video "Why did I stop making VRChat videos?" or "Why did I stop playing VRChat?" In this video, I'm going to talk about a lot of things that I probably have never talked about on my YouTube channel. Maybe I briefly mentioned on my live streams, but then again, even if I have 1,000 viewers, that's still only a tiny fraction of my actual audience. I didn't really plan the structure for this video. So what I'm gonna do is, in the first part, I'm going to talk about why I stopped playing VRChat, and in the other part, I'm going to talk about why I stopped making VRChat videos. And before all the dedicated fans have a heart attack, I want to make one thing clear. I did not stop playing VRChat on purpose. It's just a coincidence. I'm just not sure how else I can phrase this, okay? I'll try to put it simply, okay? So first of all, I moved into a new house. So that's the first issue. I had to set everything up again, you know, all my computer stuff, peripherals, VR headset, obviously. Because like, you know, in case you're not aware of how VR works, especially like, you know, Index, which is, you know, my headset. You don't just wear a headset. You have to set up these, you know, base stations that track everything. You have to configure everything. And it goes without saying that me setting up the VR is not #1 priority when I moved into a new house. I have hundreds of other things I had to do beforehand, right? So once I set up my VR, I was about to start playing it again. Like I was meant to play it. And then I injured my foot. Tripped really badly, and I injured my foot to the point where I couldn't stand on that foot for like 1 or maybe 2 weeks. So that pretty much eliminated the whole ability to play VR. Surely some people would say like, hey, but you could have just, you know, used a seated mode or whatever, but it's not really the same. At least for me personally, I don't really like it that much. And I'm just so used to like, you know, being able to, you know, do it while standing. So it's not really in chronological order, but during the summer... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my god, do you think that's gonna give me a copyright claim, that 1 split second? So what I was saying is, while it's not really in chronological order, other things that happened during the summer, aside from the injury, were the fact that our AC broke. And as you already know, I live in South California, you know, where it gets really, really hot. And it's gotten so hot to the point where I couldn't really use my computer at all, because, you know, my computer is also overclocked, you know, and generates some heat. The lights that I use sometimes when I stream also generate heat and whatnot. So like, you know, I really couldn't be productive for a couple of days because we couldn't fix the AC issue. We didn't even know what it was until like later on. When I was ready to play VR again, like completely ready, like I was waiting for that moment for so long. I was like, yeah, I really want to play VR this summer. Like all my friends are, you know, in VR and whatnot. My Index controller broke. So for all the VR guys, you know, it's a pretty common issue, but if you were one of the early supporters of like Valve Index, in other words, like, you know, were one of the first people who bought the headset and everything else that came with it, you might have gotten a little bit unlucky. Because the very early version of the, you know, Index headsets, Index controllers, they had a bit of a drifting issue. And if I had to explain what drifting is, it's basically like, imagine if the game thinks that you're moving, like you're pushing your stick, but you're not actually doing that. Real annoying issue, pretty common of, you know, Switch controllers, Index controllers, and a bunch of other ones. So I had the drifting issue for a long time, but it's gotten much, much worse, to the point where I couldn't play a lot of games that require me to stand still and whatnot, right? And on top of that, my other controller issue got even worse. It would simply not register whenever I would press on a stick. Like, so I couldn't move around unless I pressed it real hard, thus making, you know, the controller break even faster. I was trying to contact Valve to try and, like, you know, replace it and whatnot. So they were really nice about it. They were like, yeah, sure, even though it's like out of warranty, we will still do it. Send us, you know, our way. And I made a mistake. I made a bit of a mistake, okay? I sent them 2 controllers, because both of them had an issue, but one of them had a worse issue. But they thought I was only unsatisfied with 1 controller. I sent them 2 controllers and only got 1 back. That's where the tricky situation is, okay? Because Valve was already kind of behind on, like, you know, sending orders of their controllers and headsets. Now with all the stuff that is going on in the world, you would need to wait months, presumably, to get a new controller if you bought directly from Valve. Now, you could probably imagine how long it would take for me to get my controller back. Because I didn't even pay for it. It was a, you know, free replacement. And, you know, it all got confused because they got 2 and only registered 1 or something like that. You get the idea. So eventually I got my controllers. Oh yeah, okay. And I think that's when the AC broke. The AC broke after I got the controllers. I think that's what happened. Which is making it even worse, because I wanted to play VR the entire summer, and I legit just couldn't get a chance, like, at all, throughout the entire summer. Now I finally got my controllers. And everything is working, as far as I know. At least, you know, we played some VRChat, we played some other games too. It's all working, finally. I hope this, you know, kind of explains why I haven't played VRChat. I feel like a lot of people probably assume that I stopped playing VRChat because I don't enjoy it, which is not the case. I still love VRChat. It's still my, you know, favorite VR game, you know, or, you know, experience, if you will, especially with friends. I do agree that the current VRChat meta is kind of bad, in a sense. You probably see a lot of creators complain about it, like on Twitter. I see where they're coming from. But at the same time, the game is suffering from kind of this, you know, Undertale effect. People stop playing the game because they're unhappy with something. And since they stop playing the game, the thing they're unhappy with is getting bigger and oversaturated, in a sense. It's kind of like the most simple way to, like, summarize it, right? And together with that, it's kind of like a snowball effect as well. Like, you would see certain friends leave the game, and you would probably leave as well, because you want to spend time with your friends, right? You know, but, you know, if your friends are leaving, then you're leaving. Then other people are leaving because you and your friends are leaving. Yada, 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 you know, kind of thing. Like a bit of a problem VRChat, but it's not just like, you know, VRChat itself. It's more like just how we perceive a lot of things, right? To all the people who are unhappy with, like, you know, the current meta, you know, I can always just, you know, suggest that, you know, if you want to see the change, be the change. To be completely transparent with you guys, I'm not targeting anybody whatsoever with saying that. You know, I still play VRChat, probably not as much, but I still enjoy it. Now regarding VRChat videos, do I still enjoy making VRChat videos? Yes. However, it's pretty difficult, because, like, you know, at the first glance, it might seem like, oh, you know, but it's flagship series, you can do whatever, and, like, you know, people will enjoy it anyways. No, I take my VRChat series, especially, like, you know, VRChat in a nutshell, very seriously. I really care about, you know, the quality of those videos. And, you know, I know it might come across as a surprise to some people. I don't really play video games to record the video. It's usually kind of like, the videos is kind of like, comes second. As an example, I could take the pizzeria video, which is probably, you know, my most messed up video I've ever done in my entire life, okay? We just decided together with friends and, like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if we just, like, you know, open, like, a pizzeria in Garry's Mod? Let's see how it goes. And it was just so funny, I made a video out of it. There has been like a half a year gap between I made the video and when we play the game. I do take requests now, so occasionally I'll hop on the game to, like, try it out, and, you know, sometimes I make videos out of it simply because, you know, it's being requested, but it's not really the top priority. And there's no, like, issue with that. It's just more like I'm trying to describe my creative process when it comes to VRChat. You know, I play VRChat because I just want to hang out with my friends or meet new people. And then the videos is kind of like the thing that comes second, right? It's not really as common anymore, but, you know, I remember how people used to say, like, oh, wow, there's so many episodes. Hey, when is the VRChat nutshell 40 or, like, 50 or whatever, like, the number is? And believe it or not, I did these calculations, like, a long time ago. Only about 0.9 of all of gameplay actually goes into the video. Another big issue that is worth mentioning is how much trouble do I get into because of the, you know, VRChat videos. Mostly to do with, like, copyright stuff, you know, companies abusing copyright claim stuff and whatnot. It's not even a surprise at this point to a lot of, you know, viewers and friends when I get a copyright claim over, like, 2-second long sound effect in my 13, well, that's usually how long the videos are, video. Would you believe me if I told you that there's more claims on my channel from VRChat in a nutshell series than the actual episodes? As much as I hate to say it, it's true. Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, it's true. There's more claims on my channel from VRChat videos than the actual VRChat videos here, right? And that's including non-VRChat in a nutshell series, right? You know, the other videos I made, like, a while back. A lot of issues come from the intros as well. The intros are also pretty hard to make. I'm recording this video now before I publish VRChat in a nutshell 20, but it's done. But the intro itself took, like, probably the longest out of all other intros. And I figured, you know, people don't really watch my videos for the intros, but it's just a really nice touch, you know. But I spend so much time on them sometimes, and I get in so much trouble for making them. Like, think of Power Rangers one, for instance, that got me into big trouble at the time. So I feel like for the future episodes, and yes, I will continue making VRChat videos, just, you know, I'm gonna make sure that the quality stays, you know, the same, or if not better. For the future episodes, I think I'm gonna, like, tone down on the amount of intros. So it's gonna be mostly, like, you know, I'll still try to make intros, but just like, maybe I would make like a parody intro every 5 episodes or something like that, but you get the idea. Now, regarding VRChat in Nutshell 20, making it clear, the VRChat in Nutshell 20 is done in its entirety, like full video. However, I was originally planning to post it this Saturday, and it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna age like, you know, milk, or if it's gonna age like wine, me saying this, but I don't think the video will be posted this Saturday. Simply because my YouTube channel just encountered a new issue, believe it or not. So, on top of all existing issues that I'm experiencing on my channel right now, on top of all that, my channel is currently completely unmonetized. And we're not talking about, like, you know, this yellow dollar thing. I'm saying, like, there's literally 0 ads playing on my channel at all. It's currently being investigated. It's gonna be resolved soon, hopefully. I just don't think it will be fixed by Saturday. If it will be, then yeah, sure, I will, you know, publish the video then. But if not, then, you know, I'll do it another time. Surely, you know, money is not a drive, but, you know, I don't really want to post videos when my channel is going through issues, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes it clear. So once the issue is resolved, which is hopefully gonna be, you know, which is hopefully gonna be very, very soon, but, oh, gotcha. There you go. I'll be posting the video. Overall, I'm back. I'm going to start posting videos on this channel. I'm gonna start posting videos on the other channel as well. After VRChat Nutshell 20, but on this channel, I'm gonna start posting videos pretty much right after this one, especially, you know, the Oblivion series. Because, you know, I know they don't really do as well as my other videos, but, you know, I ain't leaving anybody behind. If you enjoy the series, you know, I'll continue making them. And plus, I had tons of fun myself, right? Oh yeah, also, I think I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but now I'm thinking about it, it's kind of like not the point for... this is kind of like not the reason why I'm making this video in the first place. But go to my website. There's a bunch of new stuff. This is like probably one of the best ways to support me monetarily. There's some really cool stuff. This video is not about it, so I'm not gonna talk about this much now. But yeah, go to my website. Buy the stuff, support the channel. The money made off that merchandise is gonna go towards supporting the channel, as well as gonna create a couple of jobs. And yes, I'm serious. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I see you guys next time. Hope this clears everything up. Goodbye.